Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So it's the day before Thanksgiving and we are about to prep. Now, I'm gonna preface this where we do not eat a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. There's no turkey, there's no ham being cooked over here. Y'all can have that. I don't want all that. It really is like a basic Sunday dinner, but on Thanksgiving, maybe with a few extra things, really just the desserts. So our menu for tomorrow is some honey lemon pepper wings, seafood salad, baked macaroni, collard greens, deviled eggs, and then we have like some Hawaiian rolls, and then we'll have sweet potato pie and cupcakes. Now, we're not eating at home. We're actually going to my brother-in-law's house, but that's what I'm cooking for us to have in the house when we come back home. I ain't got time to worry about snagging a plate, making sure I get whatever I want before it's all gone. I cook a meal and leave it at home, but then we take something. So I'm making 2 seafood salads today. One is for us to keep here tomorrow. The other is take to my brother-in-law's house tomorrow. I'm making cupcakes to take to my brother-in-law's house. I'm making mini sweet potato pies for my husband. He loves sweet potato pies. I'm making minis for him, and that's it. So what we're about to do today, since it's Wednesday, we're gonna do the 2 seafood salads, the sweet potato pies, and the cupcakes. I'm gonna start with the cupcakes because I did not realize my brown sugar is hard as a rock. So I'm waiting for DoorDash to bring me some more brown sugar so I can do the pie. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start on the cupcakes now. And I figure I'll take out with me. If I want to, I'm gonna be listening to my music, so I won't be talking through this video. I'll do a voiceover because I'm gonna have to put some other music over this so it don't get copyright. But yeah, that's gonna be our Thanksgiving dinner. I'll probably actually take out with me this whole weekend because it's an eventful weekend. My best friend baby shower is Sunday, and I'm making the treat table. I'm doing the treats for her treat table, so we'll be back in the kitchen on Saturday baking again. But let's get started with these cupcakes. All right, y'all, hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. All right, so we about to go ahead and start on the cake. We're doing red velvet, even though I don't even really bang with red velvet. I just want to give the people options. So red velvet, and then the little confetti cupcakes because it's going to be kids day. No kids love that. I got the confetti icing with the sprinkles at the top because quite honestly I'm tired and I have to do cupcakes again this weekend. And I don't like cream cheese icing, so we got regular as vanilla because if anything left over and I gotta eat these myself, I'm gonna get something that I like. So we're gonna start on, I was gonna start on the cupcakes, but now I'm thinking, should I start on the pie? No, I'm gonna start on the cupcakes. I'm gonna start on the cupcakes because they can be cooling while baking the sweet potatoes, and these not going to take as long. It's going to take at least 45 minutes to cook those sweet potatoes before I can even mix them up. And I'm going to need the cupcake, I'm going to need a cupcake pan too. So yeah, I'm going to do these first because these will be in papers, so it'll be easier to clean out the cupcake pan in between versus putting mini pies in it. I got like 2 or 3 cupcake pans, so yeah, we're going to start with this. Y'all gonna see a lot of baking content this week, but we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna get my music on, get the jam. I need to wash these dishes first because I cannot cook in a dirty kitchen. And then I'm gonna put y'all above, and then y'all can see everything as I'm mixing everything up. So be back. Alright, so yes, I still use a traditional hand mixer because it's affordable. The other one is expensive and it's extremely big. It takes up a lot of space. Alright, now on this next part, typically I have a cupcake filler, like you put all the filling in it and that way you can just like shoot it into there. It literally broke like right before this. It broke when I was cleaning it out. So we have to do this the old school way and just scoop it and try to be very careful. After these cook, I realized I should have put more in there because I wanted them to look bigger, like muffiny. So they are a little smaller. I want them to come up out the paper. Some of them do, some of them don't. So I would change that. Please make sure you scrub and clean your yams before you cook with them. Like really clean and scrub them. Very important. Alright, now I put these in the oven on 400 for 40 minutes. Make sure you poke holes through them. So I used the knife but also went back and used the fork. So you want to poke holes in all of the potatoes all around, all angles, and then go ahead and put it in the oven and just let them cook. This is a lot easier than letting them boil. And then they probably need to sit for about 20 minutes and cool before you start working with them. Mine was still a little hot, so I burnt my hands a little bit. But I had on gloves so I couldn't feel it all the way. But yeah, make sure you poke enough holes throughout each potato, around all sides, all angles. here I just melted some butter, and I'm going to go ahead and just put it in the inside of the mini pie crust. I also sprayed the pan down with some olive oil cooking spray, and then I'm going to put brown sugar at the bottom of this, and I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for about somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes, just to let the bottom brown a little bit, so that way the pie crust doesn't get soggy. Then you'll take it out, put in your sweet potato filling, and then put it back in the oven for like another 5 to 10 minutes until like the pie edges of the crust is brown to your liking. And then you're all set. I do want to work on so it's just a little bit more like aesthetic. I wish I had like a bigger cutter. Like if I had like a cookie cutter that was big, I just used a mason jar. But if I had something bigger, just to like, I don't know, fill up the cupcake pan a little bit better so it didn't go sink in. But I did make some more today, and I used another jar that was a little bit wider, and that worked a little better. But this is my first time making mini sweet potato pies. Either way, they taste good and they're perfect. You just squirt some whipped cream on top and just pop it in your mouth. Don't have to worry about cutting nothing. So I think they came out pretty good, but they taste amazing. I just want to work on the visuals. Alright y'all, that's day one. I'm not going to be able to record Thanksgiving dinner being cooked, everything else, because I'm just not going to have the time. But if you have any questions, comment below, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!